why do you learn Hebrew? Why should we learn Hebrew? And I'll just answer my own questions. It's one of the three ancient languages that we still study today. So there's Greek, there's Latin, and there's Hebrew. So the Greek, that's the New Testament. If you know Greek, you can actually read the New Testament in its original form, it adds a whole new layer of understanding to the New Testament. If you know Latin, you not only can read the Latin scripture, but you understand the origin of many of our languages today, right? So Latin's very important. And then Hebrew, why do we want to understand Hebrew? For especially biblical Hebrew. Biblical Hebrew is the Hebrew is the language of all of the Old Testament, the entire Old Testament. There's a little bit of Aramaic in a couple of the books of Daniel and Ezra, and that's Aramaic. It's a different language. It's related to Hebrew, using Hebrew letters. But you can read the entire Old Testament and understand it again in its original meaning in Hebrew. Also, Hebrew was reactivated in Israel, right? So if you understand biblical Hebrew is very simple compared to the modern Hebrew. If you understand biblical Hebrew, you can also learn eventually modern Hebrew. So it's an active language today. So that's why Hebrew is important, especially if you want to have depth. And if you want to learn a new language, it also activates another part of your brain that it's overall a good idea to just keep activating your brain.